Yo say, welcome to the wonderful world of Chap 13. Today is Femboy Friday, and I am here, and I am being my authentic self as always. But I have an announcement, two announcements actually. Duality released yesterday, so it should be available anywhere music is available for download and streaming as of probably in the morning. So it released yesterday, but it takes a while for everything, their systems to update, because Reverb Nation be slow like that. But it's okay, because I love Reverb Nation, and they give me a platform that I would not have otherwise, because being an unsigned artist and being an indie artist, I am thankful for Reverb Nation. But Duality released yesterday, and I finished a Japanese version of Shinjuku Boy. I finished it, and I will play that for you right when I get it pulled up. Like I said, that ain't gonna be no single, because Harajuku Boy was the single, both the English and Japanese versions. So this is just a self cover, and I like redid the lyrics a little bit. So this one is going to be on my album Decade in Review, which is my self-cover compilation album. Thank you, Nishikawa. I got the idea from you when you did your Undercover album, because it was both a compilation and a self-cover album. Let's see if this can work now. Here we go. You're beautiful, yeah, you. I think you're wonderful. I just stopped to check if you saw me too. I just wanna know if you like me too. You got me second guessing. I'm wondering all these things. Is my eyes don't like enough? What do you think of me? Is my hair copper enough for you to notice me? Too bad the person I wrote this shit about isn't on my stream right now. They will be. They will be. Who am I talking about? Himitsu. I think you look cute. Yeah, you. I think you're the best. I've been staring cause wonder if you want me to. Only thing I need to know is if you love me too. Got me double checking. I need to say all these things. My clothes good enough. What do you think of me? My eyeliner black enough for you to remember me. Little Shinjuku Boy, give me those golden guy. Gotta watch the cocoa wild, eat some more guy. Tight nuzzle jeans are high tech, kuto what the guy. Give me no gotta see Shinjuku style. Little Shinjuku Boy, give me no golden guy. Gotta watch the cocoa wild, eat some more guy. Tight nuzzle jeans are high tech, kuto what the guy. Give me no karashi, Shinjuku style. After. Sorry, I like heard something and it like made me freak out. I don't know. I always think I'm like hearing stuff that isn't necessarily there. Okay, that just made me sound crazy, but no. What I mean by that is, I'll hear something that's like some natural shit outside or whatever, but because I'm listening to music, it makes it sound like it's right next to me. That's what I mean. Which is why this year, the right ear, my hearing's not that good out of it. Which is why usually I will not, if I'm listening to music, I won't have it in that side. I'll only have it in this side. Because if I put it in the side, I won't be able to hear you. Because it's like, I don't know. But that's why I do that. So how is that? That's what that sounds like. That's the English version. Now we got the Japanese version. But I gotta get there. Like I thought I had it pulled up, but I guess I didn't. There we go. No, but wait. I have something. Got something else I want to do before I play this. Okay. Since nobody's watching right now. No one can judge me because no one's watching. This is because I had a song that I liked some of the words to, but then I hated the rest of it, so I'm trying to rewrite it. And so far, I got the first verse and the second verse. Ain't got a chorus, ain't got a bridge, ain't got a hook, none of that shit. But I got a first verse and a second verse. So that's something, right? I wanted to see if I could be the greatest thing that ever lived. But you were the only thing I had to give. So I give and get nothing in return. I gave you my all, and you watch me as I fall. So there's that. And then the second verse I got. I needed to see if I could be everything I wanted to. But you were the only thing I wanted to. So I give and take nothing in return. I give you my all, even when you watch me as I fall. What you think of that, kittens? That's some good shit. Like, I gotta write some more good stuff to go with that, because that's good. Like, that is good, and I don't even mean to brag on myself, but I'm gonna brag on myself. Because I haven't wrote good stuff that, Lifeless. Everything else has been smut since Lifeless. But this shit, Okay. So I have to decide if I want to include this on my compilation album as a self-cover from an old song I used to have. Or, since I'm going to change it so much, just make it a whole new thing. Make it its own thing. Who knows, maybe it'll even be the rumored 13th song on Demon of Shinjuku. Like, I don't know what I want to do with this. It all depends on what I do with the chorus, because if I use the original chorus, then I kind of got to put it on the compilation album. I kind of got to give it the same title, etc. However, if I write a whole new chorus for it, and just use that first verse. So far, the only thing that's the same as the original is I wanted to see if I could be the greatest thing that ever lived, but you were the only thing I had to give, so I give and get nothing in return. I gave you my all, and you watch me as I fall. That's the only part that's from the original song. That second verse that I wrote, I just wrote that 2 days ago. Like, it came in my head, like, whatever. So, I don't know exactly what I want to do with it. Trying to figure it out. Kind of want it to be the 13th song, just because it ties everything together. But I still don't know what I'm going to do with it after that. It's like, so the 13th song, what I have in mind is something that is deep and meaningful, but also cannot be pinpointed to any one thing. So deep and meaningful in the sense that it could apply to a lot of different situations across a lot of different demographics. Especially considering it is my vanity album, and I might as well throw something altruistic on at the end, am I right? Especially considering my first 3 albums had a lot of, like, inspiring shit on them. Whereas this really doesn't. It's very much just about me and my life, and that's okay. However, I sort of want to make the 13th song like the tie-in with everything else. The tie-in with existential decay. Because we already know. Like, the tie-in with my debut is definitely Yuasa. And the tie-in with King of the New World, you could say it is, you could say it's Rule 34, you could say it is Ode to the Haters, you could say it is Femboy World. It could really be any of the main tracks. Not Duality. Duality is this whole own thing, but the ones I named. So what's the tie-in with existential decay? Nothing. Yet. Because if I make the 13th song, that's the one that's going to tie it all together. I just gotta finish it, you know. But we're gonna work on a rewrite of Life Song. So the beginning of Life Song is fine. Like, it's totally fine. Let me see if I can get to it. I don't know why I'm leaning over like that. That made 0 sense. Oh, and Lifeless ties in with Radioactive Dating as well, because Life Song was literally on my debut, and then Lifeless is on this one. Okay. I don't feel like myself catch up in my face. You don't scare me cause you belong in this place. I'm gonna tell you about a trick cause I can be a dick if I wanna. And my belly's growling cause I'm hungry and you're sitting there bitching out about my ways. Now you got me. I can't even do my own shit. Okay. Let's start over. Let's start over. I don't feel like myself, got you up in my face. You don't scare me cause you belong in this place. Yeah, I'ma tell you about my trick cause I'm gonna. Yeah, I can be a dick if I wanna. And my belly's growling cause I'm hungry. And you're sitting there up at your mama ways. Now I've got you shouting at me and I haven't left my house in 10 damn days. Hey, this is my life song and life sucks and that's life. And you used to have one and tell me I need to get one. And they say it ain't fair and I say I don't care, don't care. Okay, so that's life song. But there's one line in it that I gotta change. So I gotta change 2 lines. Wait, that's something. You'll be sitting there waiting on your message back. I'll be laughing to myself for you thinking that. Yeah. I mean, somebody's always gonna find this song problematic in some way, but I don't want it to be big problematic to where I actually agree. I'm gonna type it in the chat so that I know, so I don't forget it, because I might forget it. Yeah, I put a pound sign instead of a fucking quotation, but whatever. Okay, I fixed it. Anyway. You'll be sitting there waiting on your message back. I'll be laughing in your face for just thinking that. Yeah, I'ma tell you how you're a sucker, cause it's funny. I'm a badass motherfucker. I'm your honey. And my phone's ringing again. And my phone's ringing because I'm famous. But I'm too tired to bother. It's probably you again, because I'm just your favorite person in the whole damn world. Hey, this is my life song, and life sucks, and that's life. And you used to have on and tell me I need to get one, and they say it ain't fair, and I say I don't care, I don't care. This is my life song, and life sucks, and that's life, and you used to have one. Tell me I need to get one, and they say it ain't fair, and I say this is my life song, but life sucks, and that's life, and you used to have one, and tell me I need to get one, and they say it ain't fair, and I say I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. I don't care, I don't care. That's the... I still say the chorus is the only good part of that shit. So otherwise it's like, eh. Weren't you like 15 when you wrote that? You know what, bitch? Yeah, and I was 12 when I wrote Desolation. That doesn't mean it ain't good. Just because the artist was younger and inexperienced doesn't mean it wasn't some good shit. There's a lot of things I can write about that I've never experienced. That's what it means to be an artist. Sheesh. And besides, life song's kind of true. Because it's kind of based on someone and something that happened. So life song is very true and close to my heart. And like, I don't know. I don't know, I totally like lost what I was saying. But anyway. I have 2 viewers. Come on, Morgan in here. Please. Please. But yeah, I'm going to record Life Song and, mix it down with the original track as well. And hopefully it's more noticeable. Also, I'm hoping that I can, one day perform that one. Because I've never performed Life Song live. Well, I take that back. Yes, I did. In Japan, I did. But I've never performed it live here yet. And it's an English song, so, performing it in Japan was just, a lot of the message would have been lost on them. But right now, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing, from one moment to the next. Oh no. Today does not feel like Friday. I don't know what I'm doing right now. You are a bot. Okay. So yeah, I don't even know what this stream is tonight. It's like a little bit of everything. Randomness. And I totally like fucked that up while I was waiting. And the worst typos. Oh well. It happens sometimes. Or to me a lot. What to talk about next? I had an excellent performance on Monday. As always anymore. I had an awesome day on Wednesday. I stayed out all day. I just spent time with myself, you know? Okay. Okay, yeah, that was the most distracted I think I've ever gotten. Alright. I walked so much on Wednesday though, like, it was insane. I probably walked like 5 miles. And I also found out I no longer have an underactive thyroid, so that's fun and cool and different. I'm like half of a normal person for once. Okay, now it's working. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Yep. Hmm. I need to do something that'll like wake me up because I'm ready to go to sleep. So now I have 3 viewers. Welcome, yokoso. Atotomo shimasu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Hajimemashite. All that good stuff. And maybe it's not good. I don't fucking know. But greetings personally make me angry. So I don't like people to like greet me and introduce themselves. It really annoys me. I'll figure it out. Time will tell me who you are and if you're worth knowing or not. So don't come up to me and tell me. Does that make any sense? This is kind of how I am. I don't want that information. But yeah. I mean, I like the attention, but I don't want that information. That makes like 0 sense. I don't know. It's kind of interesting that I have 3 people on here and no one's talking. No one's in the chat. Come on now. You gotta say something. So I have been unable to work on my autobiography much, but I finished the first 2 vignettes. Hurt So Good and Locked in the Closet. Finished, done. Will the next one tie in with both of those? Absolutely. Will the next one actually have conversations with those 2? Nah, probably not. So it's just a lot of waiting and just how the ideas come to me, then I write them down exactly that way. You know what I mean? I can't just force the ideas to come, you know? And I also can't just like, you know, I will be right back. Hey, I am back just in time. Now how do I make my thing? Okay. Okay, there I am. No, I had to like see, to be honest, I was like, I'm just testing like different, like I don't have the mic like right here right now, like super close like you usually do. I have it over here off camera to see how that works and how it sounds. But aside from that, we were literally just, so I worked on the lyrics of Life Song and I changed them. I made them better. But then there wasn't really, like, I'm not in a recording type mood tonight, so I'm not going to be recording anything. Well, but yeah, it's definitely, I had a very long, busy day. It was a good day, oddly, as busy as we were, but like, I feel good about what I accomplished today. I also had an audition early this afternoon that I forgot that I had until like the last minute, so I hope that doesn't mess anything up. I mean, if I have a chance at it anyway. But yeah. So what was I doing over here? Oh, do you want to hear a story time? I have a funny story to tell. Alright, so on that trolling site, there's someone on there that's like, well, one person like posted one of my streams, they were like sharing it or whatever, and then this other person like dug deeper or whatever, like deeper into the type of content that I put out. You know what that means. But then this other dude that's like 55, okay, has the audacity to comment on my page and be like, yeah, I've seen you in video, you know, you've already hit the wall in the queer community. And I'm like, first of all, what? Second of all, like how all of you tried to convince me that my hair was falling out when I was fucking 14, right? Right? Speak for yourself. But I love how they like try to put their own insecurities off onto me. I'm like for years they're like thinking I was gonna like let myself go or whatever, and I'm like, I look the same as I did when I started this stuff. My style's changed a little bit, but that's pretty much all. And even such, I can still pull off the same style that I had when I first started. One of these days I will literally get on here and I will look like I did when I first came on to like being a presence on the internet at all whatsoever. Like I will come on here and I will look just like that. And it's like, what? But yeah, they're like, you hit the wall in the queer community. And then they're like, ugh, they said something else too. Yeah, right? And it's like, I'm pretty sure that's not true. I'm pretty sure I got at least another 15 years. Just saying. And they're just mad Because if they were to drop their straight act and actually be themselves, I'd like never give them a chance in a million years. That's the problem. And they just wish they could. Which, I mean, naturally. What else did they say? They said something else. That's the main thing, though. That's the main one. That's the main story I've got from there. And the funniest thing is, they're just like sharing my video around on the site. And I'm like, you realize you'll get like, my views went from like 25 up to 150. And I'm like, go ahead, please. Keep doing that shit. That's what I wanted them to do with Rule 34. Like, I wanted them to just like share it around and be shocked by it. But apparently I can't shock them pervs anymore. I think it's because it's been so long. They've known me so long, known of me for so long, that it's just like anything I do is putting not that shocking, you know what I mean? But sharing my video and increasing my views, meanwhile expecting me to be mad about it, I'm just like, I don't know. It's kind of helping me. And there was other random stuff they said, but I kind of like don't remember what it was. Because I'm better with numbers. Like, I remember numbers, but words kind of like don't always stick in my mind if it was something that wasn't important to me as an individual. But yeah, I am working on 2 different things. I need to do the self-cover of Life song because I think it'll be super fun. And I need to continue writing this new stuff that I'm working on. It's one new song, but it's the 13th song. Because I decided to go ahead and do something I said I never would do, is make a 13th song. And the reason I said I'd never do that is because it's like, Ad Jab 13, total cliche, 13 songs on an album, you know what I mean? But since this is the Vanity album, it doesn't really, I don't really give a fuck. I'm doing 13 songs on this album. 2 of them are instrumental, but I'm doing 13. I don't really care. Whatever. And I'm just in the process of writing the 13th song. It's all the rest of it. Anyway, the other thing that I have been working on is going through and like listening to some of my old stuff and deciding what all I actually want to have featured on my compilation self-cover album. And so far, all I've got is Existential, Falling Up, Warped Memory, Harajuku Boy English version, and Harajuku Boy Japanese version. I don't have anything else. Well, Life song's gonna go on there. Locked in the Closet's gonna go on there. Muza Muza Mono's gonna go on there. So that's 3 more, I guess, you know. Let's play. This is just a really fun song, even though I call it the ultimate Notice Me Senpai anthem. Sometimes you need one of those, you know? I burnt my hands so much at work today. So much. Just notice me. And now I think this is the Japanese version. Nanka Ikdeushi Fukuwan. I always mess up the words. I'm terrible. しい。So yeah, I have been awake a lot longer than usual today, and I don't know how I feel about that. Feels weird. So I have 3 viewers now. ようこそ、はじめまして、あつですよ。よろしくお願いします。I don't know. I hate this song, but I also love it at the same time. You know what I mean? Well, the original, I mean. I can't believe it's already like, I had some technical difficulties, so I didn't get on like at midnight like I was supposed to. I didn't get on until like more like 1 a.m. So I'm trying to like stay on for 2 hours because that's what I want to do. Like that's my goal, is to always have 2-hour streams. But also like I'm exhausted tonight, so we shall see what happens. I don't need that. And I will be, once again, I will be right back. I'm literally like trying my best to like stay alert and stay, you know, because I want to do this because it's fucking Femboy Friday. I gotta stream on Femboy Friday, you know? But that's probably gonna be the only day I get to stream this week. Oh! Do you want to hear another story? This one's a work story. Do you want to hear my work story? Anyway, I will be right back. I gotta go do something real fast, and I'll be back. Oh, okay. So I'll tell the story. Okay, so the work story is this. They try to change my schedule, right? Because they're opening on Mondays now for summer. But it's only the Grove side that's open. So they only need one person in the kitchen on Mondays. And they tried to, like, force it into my schedule without even asking me first and changing my days around. Like, will you be off Wednesday and Thursday instead? And it's like, no, Monday's out. Like, Monday is my favorite day of the week, and that's the day that I do my performance. Like, I can't work that day. I didn't say it exactly like that, but I'm just like, Monday's the one day I can't work absolutely at all. And then she's like, okay, well then your schedule's gonna stay the same. I'm like, okay, that's fine, but I can't change it because I have my stuff that I do for my music is on fucking Monday and Wednesday, because for one, those are my days off, so why wouldn't I kind of base what I'm doing around that? And two, that's the days where the stuff is. Like, I don't choose it. Damn. I got annoyed without needing to be, you know what I mean? Because they know that I have, like, they even know that. I'm like, Monday I can't do it. And I don't know. They were, because she said it so passively, too. Like, I was literally fucking busy making 3 orders at once when she came up to me and said it. And I'm like, wait, what? Because at first I didn't get what she was meaning. And then she's like, yeah, we're opening on Monday and only one person in the kitchen. And I'm like, I can't work Monday. That's the one day I can't work at all. Ever. And then she's like, oh, okay, well, I'm sorry. And then she left and I never heard, like, anything else. Like, that was weird. Alright. And then tonight, like, normal, like nothing ever happened. So apparently my schedule's just staying the same. Which is fine, but I can't move it. Yeah, I want another day off, but that's because I want a 4-day work week. I don't want to change the schedule I've got. I want to add to it. Like, I want to add more time for what I need to do. Not add more hours working there. Alright, so I got 3 in here. Yokoso, Hajime Ato Dayone, Yoroshiku Onegaishimasu, Sorezore Kite ne. Yeah, I really probably should not. I don't know. Tonight was an interesting night. Definitely an interesting night. Like I said, I was super busy at work all day, and I had no, like, moment until it slowed down, and it didn't slow down until like 8:30, and we're closing at 9:30. Well, the other side's open until 11:30, but the other kid's staying for tonight. So I have like one new subscriber, but I think it's someone that's subscribed to me under different names. So just something about it just feels familiar. I don't know what else I should do. I have like no ideas tonight. My creativity is zero. My creativity is zero tonight because I had such a difficult day. Which is why I'm like, I'll be right back. So, like, yeah. Sorry, I did not mean to be gone for 12 minutes. I don't even know what just happened, but I am trying not to work. I'm trying not to talk about what I'm working on exactly, because I want it to kind of be a surprise for my next album. So I want something about it to be somewhat of a surprise. So that's mostly been what I'm working on when I'm not doing music. Like when I'm not when I'm not rehearsing and practicing for a performance, I've been like working and trying to pull it all together with Demon of Shinjuku. Meanwhile, also working on fucking the compilation Decade in Review. So it is, I've been working on a lot of different things, and my autobiography, which is like, who the fuck wants to hear what Adjunct 13 has to say? A lot of people. And it'll make a whole lot more sense one day. So shut the fuck up and pay attention to me. You can tell it is past midnight for me tonight. I seldom get this bold. But yeah, this is, let's see. It's like, remember, kittens. According to an anonymous loser on the internet, I have hit the wall in the queer community. And they also told me that my days as a femboy were like numbered. And I'm like, the fuck? Suck my dick. If I want to be a fucking 50-year-old femboy, that'll be me. So, take that. When people say that shit to me, it just makes me want to do it more. It just makes me continue doing whatever I'm doing that makes them so angry. Yeah, I've always been that way. Gotta go the opposite. What just happened? What am I trying to do? Mm. But Duality released yesterday, and that's what I'm promoting the most right now. It's like, that's the thing that I feel is the most important at this time, is the fact that I have literally did what I said I was gonna do. I was like, I'm gonna release something on the 13th of every month this year until I get through the singles that are on Demon of Shinjuku. Then at that point I will finish the album and put it out also on the 13th of the month. And so far I've done it. It's 4 for 4. Let's see what May brings. The next one is going to be either Ode to the Haters or Femboy World. Because there's 6 total singles. Okay, so there is going to be 13 tracks on this album. 2 songs is instrumental. One's the 13th song. And then 6 are going to be singles. I know that's weird. That's a lot. But, I mean, I gotta get my message out there, right? What better way to do that is to, like, release it twice. And essentially that's what you do. Because I just need to keep going. Keep going in that direction, and it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. Someone commented on one of my YouTube videos, despicable. It's the same someone that said I was disgusting. Like, you're disgusting. And I'm like, that's very relative. Considering I know even you don't really mean that. Oh, it's one of those, like, disgusting in the best fucking way. But yeah, that is probably, I will be ending soon because I can't come up with any entertaining content tonight. I'll do one thing. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me see. This is one of the things I've been working on. It's something old that I wrote. It's something I wrote years ago, but also I'm like rewriting some of it to make it more relevant for like anyone. You know what I mean? I want it to be the type of thing that you can relate to no matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter where you are in your life, and no matter what you identify as or how you feel or whatever. It can just be interpreted in a million different ways. I wanted to see if I could be the greatest thing that ever lived. But you were the only thing I had to give. So I get nothing in return. I gave you my all, and you watch me as I fall. So I wrote that. I'm still recording, but I wrote that when I was like 15, 16, something like that. But here's the next part. I needed to see if I could do everything I wanted to. But you were the only one I wanted to. So I give and take nothing in return. I give you my all, even when you watch me as I fall. So when I said that Existential ain't the only song that's like that type, like that is what I meant. Like that right there is some deep stuff. But I'm gonna mess with it. I'm gonna change it a little bit, make it more relevant to anybody. And unlike Existential, because Existential's just very me. Like very, very me. And that's just how a lot of the stuff that I wrote back then had to do with the same situation. And now it's like that situation is not a thing anymore. However, I can still put myself back into that position of when I felt those feelings. So I can still perform these songs with conviction, and I can still perform them with the emotion. I'm tapping into emotions that I felt like a long time ago. So it requires a little bit more focus and concentration, I guess. But for going on decade in review, I think that's a good one. That's a solid one that I've selected. I'm on like 7 out of 20 for soft covers. I wanted to have 20. More is okay, but not less. Not less. Today was unique. I'll say that. It's definitely a different day. It felt like a fake day, and then I got entirely so busy I couldn't do anything else for like 4 hours. So. And then, like, get ready. That's how it's gonna be every single day. But not every single day am I gonna be like, my mind can't focus. Not every day am I gonna run out of fucking dishes that I'm supposed to serve this stuff on, you know, and like I'm running out of the plates and shit that I need to serve it. You know what I mean? Like, that's not gonna be every day. That's not gonna be every day. The amount of orders, yeah, maybe so, but the issues that I face today at work are not gonna happen every day. At least I surely fucking hope not. Why am I tired? Like, I should not be. The amount of caffeine in my system right now is ridiculous. I should not be tired at all. Should not be tired at all. But yeah. Oh, my update on my cosplay. I have literally watched I am literally watching, like, so I watched Fate Apocrypha once, the entire, like, 25 episodes, 26 episodes. And now I've gone back and I'm watching them again. Ugh. Yeah, there's 25 episodes to the anime that I was watching. And I'm watching them all over again, just because, why not? I've kind of become obsessed with this thing, so. Obsessed with it because of one fucking pink-haired femboy. But I got everything for my cosplay except the boots. That's the only thing I'm waiting on. And this is gonna be so great. This is gonna be amazing. I'm so excited. Like I said, I haven't been this excited about something since I wore the TM Revolution Hot Limit suit the first time. So it's definitely something I'm really passionate about. Which is how I ended up even getting into that anime, because I hadn't watched anything new for years. Because I kind of just have my own thing that I do all the time. Mostly everything I do on my downtime has to do still with like being creative and creating my own content. Yeah. Today has been strange, but it was good. Like a good strange. And like I said, it was busy, but it wasn't a bad day. And normally, for as busy as it was, as chaotic as it was, I would have had a bad day, but it was a good day. And I'm hoping tomorrow isn't quite as bad because I have to stay until 11:30. They also said that from now on, Saturday is going to be midnight, like after this week. Like, this week is still 11:30, but starting next week, Thursday night, somebody going to stay till 10:30, and then Friday and Saturday, somebody going to stay until midnight. And I'm like, ugh. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. So I will be working until midnight on Saturdays from now on, and then getting right back up 12 hours later, going back. Ugh. They offered me to do Friday instead, and I'm like, no. I like the way I do it now because I don't know. I just don't want to do that much on a Friday. Like, Friday's the hardest day. So, like, why would I want to stay the latest on the absolute hardest day? Like, that makes zero sense. And then I would definitely not be able to stream. And it's like, I'm already, like, barely trying to get, like, 1 to 2 streams done per week. You know. But anyway, I still have the same schedule. Except Thursday night is now 10:30 and fucking Saturday is now midnight for the time being. Starting week after next. Not looking forward to that, honestly. But it's whatever. If I had only like the 4-day week, I'd be fine with it. But because it's not a 4-day week, I'm a little annoyed. Okay, I'm moderately annoyed. One day I won't have to worry anymore. One day sooner than later. Alright, so Duality just released yesterday. It should be up on Spotify whenever Reverb Nation decides to put it on Spotify. But my release was approved, which is like a thing considering my album artwork isn't always safe for work. It's kind of like borderline. I mean, it's censored where it needs to be censored, but it also, you can see some shit. So it got approved, so it'll be available on Spotify and like iTunes and whatever. Pretty much anywhere where music is available for download and streaming. And the next one that will be set to release is going to either be Ode to the Haters. Probably Ode to the Haters. Which will be funny considering like Rule 34 in January and then Ode to the Haters in February. Like, God. So I have 4 viewers anyway now. I think that's the most I've had at one time all night. よくぞはじめまして。あとですよ。よろしくお願いします。これは音楽についてライブストリームだよ。Anyway. Okay, so I've been on for almost 2 hours. I always try to make it at least 2 hours because, like, this ain't easy. This is not easy. And, well, it's easy for me. I could do it, like, with no mute in the dark. But, for all intents and purposes, it is not easy. So, I, try to be on here for at least 2 hours. Sometimes it ends up being 3, sometimes it ends up being 4. Last week when I was on here on Wednesday, I was on for 4 hours. But yeah, so that's what is happening. And also I'm working on my performance for Monday. I'm doing Rule 34 again. I think. I'm either going to do Rule 34 again and do it with Lifeless, or I'm going to continue as planned and do Aini Kuroshini and Millennial Condition. We'll see. But I really don't want to memorize a whole lot more this week because I've had a lot on me this week. So I kind of just want to go with ones that I already know. Because last week I was supposed to do Lifeless with Pond, but it didn't work out because there was a lot of acts. So I just, only got to do Pond. But this week I'm doing Lifeless no matter what. Because, I just need to. It's the message. It's got the message that I need to put out there. But it's definitely, that's kind of like how I base what I perform on. Like, how is the best way to get my message out there, and like, what strategy will get it out there the most? Like, that's how I've always tried to be. That's how I've always been. But I don't know. This has definitely been a very pointless, boring stream. I apologize for that. I thought I was going to be working on more music stuff, but then I was like, I'm too tired to do it. And I can't do recording or work on any music-related stuff if I'm not feeling my absolute best. Well, I can do it if I'm not feeling good mentally, but I'm feeling fine mentally, I'm just physically tired. So that's why I can't do it. I can't work on anything tonight, so I'm just gonna end it. Follow me, it is Ajab13 on everything. How did I totally fuck up saying that sentence? That's the easiest sentence I have ever said in my life. Follow me, it's Ajab13 on everything. Download, stream, share, comment on my music. I don't really promote my YouTube channel because I don't actually create YouTube videos anymore. I just upload my streams there, but check it out if you're interested. I did upload Rule 34 there and tried to promote the shit out of it. But I kind of uploaded that thing everywhere. If it could be uploaded, I was uploading it. And that's the reason I got it now to fucking 4,000 listens. I think it's at 4,000 plays, which is the most I've ever had. It's the most I've ever had, and I'm very proud of that. Even though it ain't that much yet. It ain't that much yet, but eventually, someday soon, that's gonna fucking tenfold. It's gonna be multiplied. And yeah, that was my moment of deepness. I just... Everyone, not everyone, but I have people asking me, anyway, yeah. That is the stream for tonight. I will probably be back on Tuesday, maybe. Definitely not tomorrow night. Definitely not Sunday night. Definitely not Monday night. So yeah, Tuesday will be the earliest. Wednesday, somewhere in there. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, one of those days, and next Friday. So until then, stay unique. And at Chap 13, out.